And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe if you haven't already. The like button, the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one uber exciting video about my life, the writer's life, and life in general. Man, I just took a nap and I passed out. I don't know why. Anyway, now I'm refreshed for the afternoon. So I had to write this down because the title is so obnoxious. The Authors Licensing and Collecting Society Survey, which is done in the UK. That was a terrible UK accent. Just came out with, they just came out with their survey on how much authors/writers are making every year. And it's been going down like every year for 10 years. I think 5 years ago it was like $17,000. They do theirs in pounds, but and now it's like 8,000. It's been at like 8,000 for like a couple of years, 2 or 3 years or something like that. But it's weird. The survey includes like anybody who actually writes anything. Like it includes like secretaries or something like that, like who write reports. It includes podcasters who don't even write anything down, like Joe Rogan, for instance. He doesn't write scripts, or he doesn't even jot down questions. He just wings it. And actually, it's kind of a lesson because he's the most successful podcaster ever, and he just wings it. But the other important thing is they asked, I think, something like 60,000 authors/writers to fill out the questionnaire, and only like 6,000 or 7,000 people responded. And the Authors Licensing Society, or whatever they're called, attributed this to interview fatigue or questionnaire fatigue or survey fatigue. That's what they called it, survey fatigue. I'm sure I got it in my inbox and I just immediately deleted it. That's probably what happened. Because what do you do first thing in the morning? Like, is you go through like 100 emails and just delete. To me, it would come across as spam. So, but to the crux of the matter, the $8,000. I certainly believe that since it's possible for any amateur to write the word shit 60,000 times and make a book out of it and call it the shit book. Remember, I've made this analogy before. Since it's possible to do that, there are probably thousands of authors making, zero money, because they're amateurs. They don't know what they're doing and they just write like crap. And then there are authors who are professional, like myself, who are schooled, actually have their MFA and have about 100 books under their belt. And, we make a lot more than $8,000 a year. I've made, last year I did $8,000 in a single month, especially with advances. So, but also like I change with the times. I'm a survivor, right now I wouldn't even consider signing a contract with one of the 4 remaining major publishers that are all housed like in the Bertelsmann building. I wouldn't even consider it. It would be a career destroyer because they'd give you like $20,000 you wouldn't see anymore. And they would probably spend like 2 years giving you that $20,000, of which your agent would take 15% and the government would take another like 20%. And you wouldn't see any more money and you wouldn't have the rights to your book back or books. And when you don't earn out, and 99% of those books don't earn out, you would be just done. You would be finished. So, I choose to work with smaller crime imprints like Down and Out, which are great. And I choose to work with my own imprint, Bear Media. And therefore, I make money. It's all about business. It's all about commerce. And it's all about making the right decisions. I don't have to do a whole lot of publicity. I don't have to, be whoring myself all day. I write most of the day and create new material. But the $8,000 thing, yeah, for sure, there are a lot of authors just making $8,000 or less, and that's going to be the majority of authors. But an awful lot of writers are doing really, really, really well, so long as they change with the times and are prolific, especially being pulp speed like I am. So, don't believe everything you read. Ironically, somebody's chiming in. Kimberly. Well, Big Philly first. I used to understand going traditional for prestige. However, even that is done, and because most awards turned woke. Look what happened to Otto Penzler, this year's mystery anthology, and the Edgars. Oh, I know. They came after him big time, but Otto fucked up because Otto used to hit on a lot of women, which you could do 20 years ago. When I first met him, he was just like he was a dog, good guy, but he fucked up. But when things started going woke, I don't think he fucked up at all. In fact, I think the letter he sent to MWA was a good one, and I supported him on it. Kimberly, is this based on self-publishing others? No, it's based on like way too many. It's based on traditional. It's based on self-published. It's based on even people who aren't really authors. That's what I don't understand. Anybody who blogs or podcasts or anything like that, it's just Google it and you'll find it. It's 86 pages long. It's a little bit of a bore, but just check it out. Big Philly again. Although I used to hit on women. Insider info, I didn't know. He used to hit on women. Yeah. Otto was a dog. Just telling it like it is. But he's a good guy. He's getting up there. Let's see if I'm my age, he's got to be getting close to 80. MWA awarded Best Mystery to a literary novel about Vietnam. Yeah, of course. They totally went woke. I didn't even pay my dues this year. It's all about equity over there now. And so I just ignored it. I mean, it's no way I'm winning an Edgar. Not with the stuff I write. No fucking way. I could win another Seamus. I could win another thriller, but no way I'm winning an Edgar because I'm not boring. I'm not literary, and I'm not, using the right pronouns, and I'm not doing all that social justice warrior horse shit. What else we got? Frank. More and more of my friends want to do traditional pub. I just have to smile and nod. They won't listen about the indie anyway. Yeah. It's just crazy. It's stupid. It's stupid not to. I publish new stuff every day via Kindle Vella. My good friend. Oh God, I'm having a brain fart. Ben Sobiak. He publishes on Wattpad. They publish his books. He just signed a new contract for another book by Wattpad. It's crazy. And like I said, Chuck Palahniuk's doing a new book. He's doing it on Substack. A ton of journalists are walking out of their journalist offices because they're sick of being told what to write by the advertisers, and they're starting in the political parties in power, and they're moving over to Substack. Big Philly. Seamus was started by Randizi, who seems like one of the old school dudes. Yeah, for sure. Remember, Jim Crumley was nominated for a Seamus. He should have won it, and so he put like a 30-30 shell through his and hung it on his wall. I love that. Love Crumley. Let's see. A lot of good Substack journalists for sure. Kimberly, it's annoying that we don't have Vel in the UK yet, and I'm centering on Wattpad at the moment. Yeah, but it's coming because I noticed, Kimberly, that it'll be coming your way. I noticed that for the first time ever, now that it's January and a new year, Vel is actually advertising on the regular Kindle KDP platform. So that's a good sign. It means that they're starting to spend some money. For sure, they're not going to end anything without going to the European market. And I think they have their sights set mostly on the Asian market. And I think they're just waiting. They're trying to perfect their product. It's what I think they're trying to do. And I also think the reason why the bonuses are so good right now is because they want content, and they will award you for content. The more content you put up, the more they're going to reward you. And I think that's what they're doing. In other words, they don't want to like open up to the world while their donut shop just has like 3 donuts in it. They want to make sure that that donut shop is chock full of all varieties of donuts. So there's my fucking donut analogy. Haven't used Philly, haven't used Vela, but I think it helps you finish products, which has always been my Heinlein rules, which I struggle with. Yeah, everybody struggles with Heinlein. At least one of the rules. I guess Dean says he struggles with staying on the horse. He slips off. I pretty much pull through with it for the most part, but we all, we're human too. So, All right, you guys, I got to run. I got to roll because and speaking of Vela, I got two episodes I got to correct and then get them up. And before you know it, it's going to be beer o'clock. All right, in Albany. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for chiming in, everybody. And ciao, ciao.